Hey, this is Mike. I've had a quick look at this, and now in Blender there's so many different ways of doing this, I'm sure you know, but maybe this could be an option. So I'm going to import a library of teeth. Solid teeth. There we go. And then I'm going to choose a few teeth, maybe 4 teeth, just for the example. I'm going to go to the guide, and I'm going to just choose 2 teeth, or 4 teeth. So I'm going to go choose 1, 2, 3, 4, and delete the unwanted teeth. Then let's position those. And of course this isn't exactly, it's just a hypothetical example. We'll shift this one a little bit more inwards. Yeah, something like that. We'll shift these down a bit more. Just hypothetically speaking. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to view these in wireframe. Oh, not that one. The teeth, so wireframe. And now we can actually see through them. And that's my objective. I'm going to go to the Splint designer. Call this, we're going to call this target, and then the other ones disappear because that's for the splint, so we can focus on what we're doing. I'm going to make sure my model is selected, and then I'm going to click on paint on layer. And then I'm going to just paint on a layer. I've set this is set to 4 millimeters, so it goes 2 millimeters on the inside of this, so we can set it exactly how deep you want your holes to be. So at this stage the mesh doesn't look that nice because it's only been solidified, but we're going to get this looking a bit better. So I'm going to be painting on the inside of these teeth, maybe like that, a blob. If you want it deeper, you just set it a little bit deeper. So I'm going to I think that will do it. Then I'm going to accept this layer. I'll click on the smooth and just smooth it down where we don't want it to come through, something like that. Of course we can make these a bit wider initially, but I've painted this on the inside. That should do the job. Exit. And I'm going to set this maybe at 0.2 to make it a bit finer, and then finish this layer. Following that, we're going to cut this out. So I'm going to go shift left click to select the model, edit, go to the bool tools and click on difference, and then our other ones will disappear. So here we've got our holes that have been cut, H to hide. I'm going to select that, go into the model designer and click on Sculpt, and then we'll just give it a quick sculpt so that we can make the mesh a little bit finer if we can. Yeah, this looks good, and from a distance it actually goes a little bit faster. I guess there's always so many different ways of doing things that I'm sure there's other options too, which I'm going to think about as well. But here we can set the depth of everything. So I'm going to go exit. I'm going to look for my teeth, Alt H. And now we're going to be using, this is a cutting model, so I'm going to be joining these. Join objects, and we may or may not have to remesh them to make them into one object, which maybe that would be a good idea. So I'm going to go to the splint, I'm going to go here, I'm going to click on smooth, and I'm going to exit, and then we'll set this at 0.2. Maybe that's good. You can see it's been made into one object, so the contacts, when you look through it, are open. So I'm going to finish the layer, finish it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to make them not wire, solid or textured. Delete the color, make it textured, and then what we're going to do is we're going to open up the window and go to our properties. With the spanner, I'm going to go to the Boolean tools, and then we're going to click on the model being the Boolean tool, and then that should have cut. I'm going to hide it just to see which it's done, and then Alt H to unhide, and then make sure that you have applied the Boolean, and then we're going to hide this. And then what we can do is we can click on that, and we can of course sculpt it, because we want it to be nice and smooth everything. So it's always good to get a nice mesh and just smooth it down. So that's just one method. We could maybe explore other methods as well. Just smooth it down, and then you've got your bridge or whatever you have, and it's countersunk at exactly 2 millimeters. Alright, okay, I hope that is helpful, but I'll think about a few other ones as well. Okay, cheers for now, bye.